Previously on Chosen Ones. After trying to cast Sending to Peter, Brandy instead contacts the Abergrim to meet up with him later in the evening. With time to spare, the Tiefling experiments with casting Sending to a Bishu, surprised to hear the voice of a child respond. After Shui talks to his Beast Blade, it's confirmed the voice is the same, and the group goes to Arthur's lab so that everyone can converse with it. Once the blade is put into the machine, Shui has a memory come back to him where he met a strange child named Stormy many years prior. The child vanished, and he never saw him again. Asking the sword if the name Stormy was familiar to it, it refused to speak further. During their talks, Brandy learned that Arthur doesn't have to breathe, eat, or sleep anymore if he doesn't want to, and begins to get worried about his own situation, deciding to try talking to Titus next to test his theory. He also managed to get Arthur to give out the Magic Man's radio, finally having a clear way to contact his patron. The group begins to leave the lab, but Brandy and Theo stay behind to talk to Arthur. Brandy asks the wizard why Abaddon took Avayath's last name, and Arthur reveals that he had looked up to Avayath, not only as a hero figure, but as someone who became something great despite never becoming a chosen one. The group goes to the blue building Titus is being held in. Avayath immediately on guard as he encounters the demigod Marfire that is also being held within one of the cells. He leaves, Shui running after to check up on him as the others continue to Titus' cell. Both Arthur and Brandy are able to get close to the Triton without having to breathe, confirming that there is certainly something strange happening to the Tiefling. Meanwhile, Shui tries to comfort Avayath about what happened with Marfire, managing to raise his spirits a bit as the others join them and they wait for nightfall.
Born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here in harmony. Don't you see, this is where you want to be. When you leave, the world is never what it seems. If only we could travel back in time, whoa.
You have a couple hours before nightfall now, at this point, when you are going to go to the wall to hopefully wait for Peter/the Abergrim to come and talk to you. Remind me, what are you talking to him about? Was there anything besides Avayath that you were talking to him about? Or is that
how are you?
thing?
How have you been? Has it been like a year? Like,
how's everything going? Yeah,
how was Peter?
How are you guys doing? There's a lot of things I want to. I don't know how much.
To the fucking Abergrim, just be like, have you heard from Peter at all?
Literally, like, yeah, I tried to contact Peter, I got nothing. Hey, what the fuck's happening? Also, where's his sword, though?
Where he sword be?
Like, just if he can, like where he put his sword, though, if you know?
Also, that sword that you were gonna give me.
Yeah, ask the Abergrim, because he doesn't care about
Exactly, the Abergrim doesn't care about it. So I'm gonna be like, hey, where the fuck's the sword? And he's gonna be like, it's over here. And I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go get it then.
It's right here.
Here, I have it. Here, I don't know why you want it, but...
He tosses it over, and then Brandy dies.
He tosses it over, and that's what gets Peter to come out. He's like, no! My sword!
That would be really funny. Yeah, there are a few things. I don't know. Say hi, how you doing, Dad? We'll see where the conversation goes, I guess.
Okay. I would say as you are kind of wandering around back outside of the facility in the snow, you would see, it looks like just Zyri's head sticking out of the snow, and Libra's kind of like in front of him. He looks like he's fallen asleep, and she's covered him in snow.
Like at the beach, except he's definitely gonna get fucking frostbite.
Oh.
He's not sleeping. He's unconscious.
Yeah, he's not sleeping. He passed
He's
out.
fucking dead.
Libris is like, oh, I forgot.
Oh no.
I forgot this is like cold, and that cold is bad.
Yeah, I forgot he's not like a god like me. Oh. Oops. Oh well. I'll just bring him back.
That's all. Some little couple time over there.
That's fun. How is he not? Never mind. It's fine. It's Zyri. He can sleep through
It's
anything, I'm
Zyri.
sure.
He passed out.
Yeah.
Well, also, I'm sure it did not take her very long to probably cover him, so.
Surprised she's not asleep too.
Just go over there and start humming, and she's just like
You look away for a second and look back, and she's just falling asleep on top of him.
face down in the fucking snow on his chest. Love it. So, how are we feeling about that idea of going to the mountains for a bit to kind of relax and try and de-stress after literally everything that's happened lately?
I think that would be a good idea. It would be nice to take a break finally.
Yeah. That's my thoughts, at least. Getting to finally take a step back from everything, at least even for a little bit. Shui? Theo?
They're like, no, we don't want to do that. Nope.
Fuck you, actually.
Shui's just kind of looking out towards the walls, and he turns to them. I want to see Master Peter more than anyone here, but if the Abigram is in control, do you think he'll recognize me?
Hey, I'm glad you're on board with the mountain resort idea too.
He didn't hear it.
Probably not.
He just spaced out.
Literally, I see that
like...
your mind's elsewhere right now, which is understandable. I don't blame you. I mean, the Abigram did meet you, so I imagine he will recognize you. Don't know how of good on terms we all are with him, but you know, I'm sure there'll be some recognition.
He only saw Shui's like panicked face.
Literally.
And he also heard him briefly because when you guys went to like, well, you also know that they're merged.
He was also
so it's
at
not
the
like
concert. He saw.
he
a
was.
concert.
It was the Abigram watching you at the concert. And
Yeah. The Abigram walks up and is like, first time he sees Shui, he's like, "You're a great dancer."
Because Peter did not remember the performance, so you would know
Yeah.
that he was not the main one in control. So
Yeah. The Abigram was vibing.
Shui is kind of remembering what happened when he was in the other timeline. And he's like, I don't think the Abigram likes me very much, or Ibishu.
He doesn't like most people. That's just how he is. Or at least most people don't like him, so he don't like most people. You know, it's... Yeah.
I wouldn't really worry too much about his approval.
Alright, Avayath. I mean, I guess that's fair. You don't really gotta worry too much about his approval, but you, sir, have to kind of worry about his approval because your whole curse thing and wanting to get rid of it. You kind of need to be on his good side a little bit.
That might be a bit far-fetched. But
He's like, I don't
guess
know.
I'll
about
try.
that.
Yeah.
Alright.
he's like, my goal is just not to get super cursed.
Or you gotta find Lemony, which who the fuck knows how the fuck to find Lemony. So there's that.
I guess I'll do what I must.
I guess I'll die.
I guess you will.
I'll just plant my face in the snow right now. Just lay here till I die. Bye, guys.
Alright. I get you're going through a lot right now.
Avayath had apparently a rough 10 minutes here or so.
This day sucks. I hate this.
Brain's like, is now a bad time to tell you never become the chosen?
Okay, but what Levi actually says is, I suppose I'll cooperate. I'll do what I must.
Just be on your best behavior, that's all. We can chat with him. I'm sure he'll be reasonable. I mean, he's at least on terms with me in some regard. He's showing up to chat. Doesn't seem like he wanted to murder me.
I guess you have a point. Maybe Peter can influence him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they influence one another from what I understand with the whole merging situation, so, you know, might be fine. Maybe. Wishful thinking, maybe, but wishful thinking's kind of all we got right now.
It's worth a shot. I feel as if it would be ignorant to simply ignore the Abergrim's presence. You should at least know where he is and what he's doing.
Plus, maybe we can get some, important, maybe some more insight into things that have been going on. Because if he's out and about and knows about the whole, I don't know, jabber situation or something like that, or, I don't know, maybe he knows about, Lemony or whatever the fuck, where we might be able to... Though that might be a sore point if we bring that up. Maybe don't bring up Lemony. Maybe that'd be probably a bad idea. Never mind, don't do that. Maybe he knows where Peter's sword is.
Shui, you want 2 swords? No.
Shui, you want a second sword?
Well, you don't get it because I'm taking it. No. I want 2
Yeah, it's
swords.
mine.
No.
You can't wield a great sword. Neither can I, technically, but it'll be fine.
I'm going to break it in half and combine my 2 swords.
Yep. It's gonna be an ultra sword.
Shui has been kind of sort of quiet because he's been poking and prodding his beast blade with his mind, hey, hey, are you okay? Can we talk? Kind of stuff like that. I'm not sure if he's been getting any response.
No, just silence.
He sighs. He's like, guys, I don't know what to do. Stormy's not talking to me.
Do you want me to try and get something out of Stormy? I can try send him a message if you want, but I don't know if I'll get anything back.
Maybe he just needs space.
Yeah.
He sighs again and he sheaths, or, he attaches his sword to himself.
He sheathes it and then realizes it's been unsheathed this whole time and it's like, guys, I did it!
It'll be alright.
You just need some time to recoup. And both of you.
Exactly. Y'all been through a hell of a lot lately. You need some time to recuperate and time to, gather yourselves, which is why I think a week at the resort would probably be a good call.
Oh yeah, the resort.
I gotta go to the bathroom, keep our peeing.
Let's keep our peeing for pen.
RP?
Cassie can't remove any of this, so we can make anything canon.
Look at that, I'm the chosen one now.
Wow! You did it! Whoa, it's canon! Look at me, I can draw the beast blade! Wow! Amazing!
Character development finished.
We've done it! Wow, Brandy, I can't believe you sped through all your character development already. Wow.
Wow, it's amazing, isn't it? So fantastic.
Now I'm not unhinged.
Yay! We've done it, everybody. We're better. End of the game.
Theo, you're normal now.
Roll credits.
No!
I love that Cassie literally told us, keep our paying, and we immediately stopped.
Yeah. What did I say? What did we say? Who said what? Blast?
Chewie said, oh, the resort. Huh?
And he's just like, I almost forgot about that. Even though they were just talking about it a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, it'd be nice to not be here with the constant reminder of everything that we gotta do still.
And a lack of jabbers, lack of danger around.
Yeah. Apparently up in the mountains the jabbers ain't coming. That does raise the question though. Do we want to travel on foot via carriage? It'd take longer and we'd have a chance of running into jabbers. Or we know Arthur, we could invite him along and go to the resort. He could teleport us there if we wanted to do that instead.
Okay, hold on, out of character. I love that. I love the idea of bringing Arthur to the resort with us.
If Arthur's not busy and if he's interested, I would love to invite him. However, I could have Hestia bring us there.
Right. It's just, if we're traveling on foot, there's a pretty high chance that we will definitely run into one or more jabbers because of the whole everything going on.
Well, Hestia can fly now.
Hestia can fly?
That's cool. Our carriage can't.
Well, I can fly too.
That's cool. 3 of us ain't gonna fit on a horse, Avayath.
And I can make you float.
Well, yeah, I could carry 1 person. 2 could fit on a horse, I would think.
For how long?
That's a good question. Probably not that long.
Avayath's like, I'll make it work. Well, I'm gonna make it work. I want to show off my cool flying horse.
We'll absolutely have to stop at some point to like sleep, and then we'll get swarmed. And unless we're real, well, I guess Black Sapphire supposedly ward them all off, but carrying around a Black Sapphire doesn't really sit well with me too much.
You have a couple, I think. Didn't you take, how many did you take from Auntie Alice?
Yeah, I took a few. I think I took like 3. There's a danger there. We know what these things do to people. Not how yet, but we know that they are definitely turning folks into jabbers. The kingdom's been handing them out, apparently, to ward them off, and then suddenly the jabbers keep popping up more and more. So, it sounds like the kingdom's slowly turning everyone into monsters for some reason. Couldn't tell you why.
Let's not think about that right now. Let's think about good times soon.
Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be good to take a break. I think.
What if we invite Essence?
No.
What? But Brandy? She
just no. No.
They said she's been in her cabin this...
I don't give a fuck. I just don't. Look, my last conversation with Essence was threatening. I'd rather not invite Essence along.
When did you talk to Essence?
We were in the moon.
Looks at Avayath.
Oh, did I not tell you?
I don't recall this information being relayed.
Essence is merged with Solari.
Oh, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Wait, like Winona's mom?
Like Dara's ex-wife, like Winona's mom, yeah.
What?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't free her from the moon and show Essence.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't that mean I'm related to Essence then?
Yeah, it would be real unfortunate if people keep shipping you 2 together.
Yeah, it really sucked, just like with you and Winona. Ugh. Could you imagine? If you... Yeah, it's a sticky situation. I guess so, technically.
Do you think she knows about me?
I don't know, really. She called you a blue bitch. That's how I kind of pieced it together, because, when I was contacting Solari, she mentioned that she knew you in some regard and referred to you that way, and I was like, that sounds like something Essence would say. And then I took a shot in the dark, and lo and behold, said that she'll see me back at the compound. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that, and I would request us not taking her.
Yeah, I think, nah, I'm gonna pass on that.
She was like, what if we take Peter?
Now that is a horrible idea. Somehow even worse. Or, which would I prefer to stay with? It's hard to say at this point.
I'm just not going to think about all the implications of all that.
Yeah, it's a lot right now. We need time to...
Casually with the gods. It's great.
I know. It's a lot. I did not expect it to be quite this intense. Coming here to the compound and everything. Somehow, it got even more intense since we left, which is saying something. So, yeah. But I think it'll be alright. So yeah, no on the Essence. I'm gonna... we can bring 1 person, and I think that 1 person would be Arthur because he can teleport us there.
And it'd be funny.
And it'd be so funny, though.
Why would it be funny?
I have no idea, but but the god said it would be funny, so I'm just rolling with it. I heard it out of my radio.
I'm imagining Arthur in his sauna, and it makes me laugh.
That makes me laugh too.
He's just fully dressed still in the sauna.
Why?
No, don't wear your snuggie into the sauna. That's disgusting. Ugh, I'm just imagining that.
He's like, I gotta wash it sometime.
no!
I want to see him take off his glasses, otherwise they'll get all foggy.
They would
He
absolutely
just
get
constantly is just wiping them.
foggy. Ugh.
Wait, that's kind of funny though, where he has like the anime, like completely white glasses
Yeah.
for the whole time they're out.
Or when he's there, he brings his glasses that have like windshield wipers on them. So like when they start to fog up, they like wipe his glasses.
And they're like, you have to have had like a spell or something at this point to be able to do that. And he's like, but this is fun. This is
This is fun.
technology.
Technology is incredible.
See, I don't have to do anything.
You hear like that, wee.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, oh my god.
This
Just
is
cast
fun.
prestidigitation or something. It's like, but then I have to cast something. This is fun. Just fucking break his glasses.
When I'm backing up and get too close to something, they beep.
Oh my god. Safety
Yeah,
glasses.
literally.
These are my safety glasses.
Rome safety glasses.
Rome safety glasses. Perfect. Cassie, that's canon now. He has Rome optics.
No one understands this reference.
It doesn't matter. It's canon. And it won't be in the podcast anyway. None of this will be in the fucking podcast anyway.
Oh,
That's
you
fine.
say that. I will keep most of it.
That's fine. That's a blooper for
Yeah.
those on Patreon.
That can
Wink.
be a fun little
Okay.
Q&A. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, I'll tell you.
What does that mean? Yeah, literally.
Pay us $5 to explain your inside jokes.
Literally. Pay us money to talk about our other game that we were in.
You joke, but like,
I would.
I wouldn't. Nah. Anyway, yeah. So Brandy will be like, "Yeah, I think, and plus, I think it'd be a good idea to bring Arthur along, just to kind of."
Watch him.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Be friends with him?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I think part of the reason Arthur has been so deranged during our entire knowing of him is because he has never interacted with a human being in like thousands of years. So I think it would be good to take him away from his lab for a little bit so that he can kind of experience what it's like to have people he knows and have someone to keep him company. I told him that if he helped find you guys, I would be friends with him. I told him that I would show him what it's like to have, like, why I care so much and why I would do anything for y'all, because, you know, he doesn't have any of those kinds of human relationships. I think it'd be a good idea to try and introduce him to that.
You say human relationships to your party with one human.
The royal human. The
royal
royal we. You know.
that's
people.
adorable, Brandy.
Trust me, it's not. Thank you. I don't particularly like Arthur yet, but I can see that he's trying really hard to do good, even if he constantly fucks it up. But he's trying, and I think with a little guidance from people who aren't in his same predicament, I think it'd do him a lot of good. Because otherwise, his only other interaction with people has been... And then he slowly turns his head over to Libris and Zyri, and like looks at Zyri for a long time.
Zyri has woken up and is like, dig me out! Like yelling at her, and she's like running away. Dig me out! You can see she has like packed the snow down, and she's like running away.
She's built like a big snowman on top of him.
Theo sees that and he's like, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be. But that's been the only other person in his life. Something tells me Zyri ain't necessarily the Karen type.
You know...
You can hear the sound of Eldritch Blast going off as he's trying to get out of the snow.
He
Yeah.
tries. I mean, he stayed with me for a while, so I think he cares a bit.
And Brandy's like, well, of course he stayed. He wouldn't have left you there.
Yeah, like, why would he have left? Of course he stayed with you. You guys were stuck together.
I mean, he was about to leave, but then he didn't, so luckily.
He was gonna what?
I mean, you know, it's similar, he said, to how, well, he can't be in the same place all the time, so he was going to leave. But then he didn't, so.
Yeah, of his own accord.
You know, there might have been some influence from the markings, but he still stayed.
Looking through my spell list real quick.
He has freed himself from the snow and is chasing Libris. Just wanted to note that.
Like teehee flirt chase, or like I'm gonna get you chase.
It's hard to tell.
Can,
We're gonna chip his ass.
what type of... Zari's not an elf, is he?
He's a half elf.
Can he roll a wisdom saving throw?
Give me a second. I wasn't prepared to have his sheet pulled up.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to fucking attack his ivory while we're in the middle of chilling.
No, I'm not attacking him, don't worry about it. And what do you have disadvantage because you didn't see this coming?
Fucking sure.
Cool.
Because his mod's high. He's a warlock. His wisdom
I know,
is.
he's a warlock like me. It's gonna be stupid.
First one was a 22.
Oof.
And second one
Yeah.
was a 9.
Okay, Zari falls asleep again. I cast Eye Bite on him. And he falls unconscious.
Libris is like mid-giggle and he's like, huh?
Just falls, it collapses into the fucking snow.
And like she like walks over to him and like leans down with her like hands on her knees like, Zari?
For anybody else, you just see Brandy's eyes go black for just a split second as he fucking casts that, and then like looks back and is like, that's interesting. Well, at least he stayed behind. That's very nice of him. We should,
What did you do?
Brandy!
Libris is covering him in snow again.
That's exactly what I wanted, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted.
Avayath angrily, like, scolds, like, Brandy, and, like, slaps him on the shoulder.
What? He fell asleep. That's not my fault. What makes you think that I did that?
Your eyes turn black when you do that kind of thing.
What? No. And then I'm going to cast Mage Hand and have it start packing snow onto him as well. I have no idea what you're talking about, Avayath.
Libris doesn't seem to notice.
Libris is just like, I'm working really fast. I have no idea what you're talking about, Avayath. But yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to bring Arthur along. Kind of get him to mellow out a little bit, clear his head. I'm sure he's processing a lot as well, I imagine. That's probably why he's doing all the busy work, is trying to process everything that happened. Maybe.
Who knows how long he's been gone when you think about it?
That's fair. He might have been gone for a long time, so maybe he's done processing, but it'd still be nice to invite him.
Well, he did say he's trying to stay here so you can contact him.
Yeah, that's right.
I was a little bit worried that we were using him for his teleportation, but if it's for his own good...
We are.
Oh, well...
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He doesn't say that.
But if it's for his own good, and if he's in favor of it, I don't see why not.
Oh, I'll contact him. Here we go. Sending. Ring, ring. Hey, Arthur. The boys and I were thinking about going to a mountain resort. You want to come along?
You gotta roll because he's on a different plane.
This is going to be the one time it fails. Watch. Ooh, that was really
12.
close. 12. So it still goes through. It's just very close. I have to roll like a 5 or lower for it to fucking fail.
So there's like a moment where you're not sure it went through or not because it takes him a while to reply. When he does reply, you're a little confused because he doesn't seem like he's heard anything that you've said necessarily. He seems like he's kind of rambling on, and he's just like, I figured it out. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Oh my god. And he just starts like going off and he uses the 25 words just doing that, basically.
Arthur's figured something out, I guess, and he's kind of distracted.
Can I plane shift into his lab? Is that a thing I can do?
No, because otherwise the other Arthur would have done that.
Is his teleportation circle on the stage still?
Yes.
Wherever the fuck?
It is on the stage, but I've specifically noted before, he has some kind of protection on it where you can't plane shift it.
Yeah, it's like a password. His Wi-Fi password.
You have to have the specific teleportation circle, because otherwise, and know exactly where his lab is, because otherwise the other him would have found it and gotten in.
We have someone who can do that, though. I mean,
Wasn't also Theo told that if he does it wrong, it's dangerous or something?
he'll be fine. I just don't think Theo will do it. I don't know. Would Theo actually do it?
I'm not going to ask Theo to do that right now. He's
Yeah.
already...
Yeah, I don't think he wants to go there.
He wishes not to return.
Yeah. I'm going to call him again. Ooh, low rolls today. Ugh,
17 out of 100.
Hey, Arthur, stay with me. See that you figured something out, which is cool. Maybe want to take a break from it all for a sec?
Okay, I gotta think. I remember I have to count his words, which is hard when he's freaking out. He's just like, why would I take a break right now? I'm in the middle of a discovery. I can reverse it. I think I can save her. I think I can make it go back to normal. I don't know if that was 25 words. It's close enough.
Okay, that sounds like good news. Question mark? Talking about Merlin? Brandy's just saying this out loud.
What about Merlin?
Arthur says he can fix what happened. Talking about fixing it, I guess.
Did something happen to Merlin? I thought she was dead.
Oh, fuck, you don't know that either.
Oh,
No, she's not. She's, becoming a jabber.
Oh, well.
She's in his lab.
She swallowed a black sapphire?
No, something else happened. She was infected.
she doesn't seem to know much about what's going on. I, interacted a bit with her, during my stay in there.
Would I be able to interact with her? She might recognize me.
I don't...
She doesn't seem to know anything really. Like, and she can't really communicate. You'd have to, there's this book, and there, there's a lot of things that I don't want to think about right now, but,
Right, I'm sorry. Merlin was someone important to me. I just,
Right. And I'm sure if what he's saying is true and he thinks that he can, fix it, I'm sure you'll get an opportunity to speak with her again. But right now might not be the best time. You might not really get anything out of her.
So, if Master Arthur's able to help Master Merlin, then what happens to us? You guys.
What do you mean?
Well, she's the chosen one, right?
Yeah.
And this program was to find and train the next chosen one, right?
Right.
but if he can help her, she'd still be alive and still the chosen one?
Yeah. I think the reason no one's moved on so far might be because she's still the chosen one. That might be why a new one hasn't popped up yet.
Do you think if Master Arthur brings or fixes her that this program would end?
I don't think so.
It seems like the way everything is set up right now that, I don't know, everyone here seems like they think that they can do something about everything. Not to mention, it's quite fortified.
Well, it was also, it wasn't just for training you to be chosen ones, it was also teaching you how to be, fucking safe, because some people just hate sparks. There's, biases against them, and in general, learning how to handle your spark and control it better, so you don't become, a bad person, because you have this advantage.
So you don't become a Titus.
Also, yeah, so you don't become,
Yeah.
oops, Titus, oopsie. Because it was Merlin... It was in disguise, but it was the mentor's disguised as Merlin, who was supposedly the chosen one at the time, who went and got everyone, and they still agreed, so.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that she's at the end of her chosen one time.
Yeah, that's why they started the program again. They were like, it's about time, so, yeah. Yeah, so I think if he fixes it, because Merlin's still
around. I don't know when it ends for her, both either normally or just her chosen one status. Because from what Arthur told me while we were, looking for y'all, Merlin needs to live longer because she hasn't had Arthur's parents yet. So it would create some time fuckery or something, or it's a whole situation. I know. We really should not get caught up in this right now.
Yeah, my heart just suddenly started racing, thinking about her time ending and that.
I know. It's okay. He like squeezes Theo's shoulder, just like tries to comfort him a little bit.
Oh God, I don't want to be a just one.
I know, it's... Yeah, I know. Here, hold on. Here we go, one more time, and try and contact fucking Arthur.
It's okay, Yaga will be the chosen one.
Theo
Sure
does
will.
like a big grimace.
Yep,
And
sure will.
turns away.
Yeah, he's got a 70% chance. It'd be really fucked up if he didn't, right?
I will. I'll make sure of it, Theo.
I'm sure you will,
I already
bud.
wished it. I wished from the first creepy god that, not super god, pre-super god, but I wished it. So it'll come true now.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Here we go. That's higher. 57. So, cat sending again. Arthur, please calm down and chat with me. You can fix Merlin. That's great. That's just what I'm leaving it for now.
Okay. Yes, just like a few more days and I'll get it done, and then wouldn't that be great? Well, I'm sure some of you would love to meet her, like, officially.
And cast it again. Oh, so low. 11. Jesus.
He's so close.
He's so close to
He just
fucking
doesn't
it
want
up.
to talk to Arthur.
He really does, and he's just like, oh my god, talking to you is like nails on a chalkboard. It's like sandpaper for my brain. Yeah, that's great. We were actually thinking of going to a mountain resort and thought you might want to come along, because, everything's been incredibly stressful lately.
Long pause. You want me to teleport you?
Okay, that's fine. 65. That as well, but we do genuinely want you to come with us. We think it'd be a good idea and a fun bonding experience.
Tell him I hope he comes.
I need to send another. That was all the letters I had, or the words I had. I'll tell him in the next one.
You just get back and he's just like, you can't wait a few more days. Really, I think for once I can fix something.
He wants a few more days. Do you all want to wait a few more days, or what do you guys think?
I mean, whoa, that was a weird voice crack.
Avayath, are you crying?
Merlin's alive.
That's so sweet, though. I would love that if I was like...
And I was like, we can wait a few more days so the Merlin can come to the spa too.
Actually, I feel like that is what he would say. Yeah, he just gets a weirdly emotional reaction. Like, yeah, we can wait a few more days, Maybe Merlin can join us.
I really want Master Arthur to come too.
Alright. Are you okay with that, darling?
Yeah, I can just visit Titus more and do other things around the compound.
Yeah, we can distract ourselves.
Ask Master Arthur if there's any way I can help.
Oh, okay. Alright, you can have a few more days. Shui really wants you to come. We all do. So...
Insight, no, just...
He's lying, no. So... If you really think you can, we'll wait.
48 hours. That's all I need.
48 hours. So just 2 more days, y'all.
48 hours? Isn't that like a month?
There's like 2 hours, there's 3 hours in a day, one for each meal.
That's how Shui's clock like genuinely works.
He said, that's so long.
Yeah.
And then you said 2 days, and he's like, okay.
It's 2 days.
He's like, that's so long. I changed my mind. Fuck Arthur. I don't want to wait. I do like how you left out the part where Shui was like, I want to help. Let him know I want to help.
Yeah, because Brandy was like, there's no fucking way, and it's just gonna fuck shit up. I'm not gonna attempt that. But yeah. He will just like smile to the party. Just be like, well, we got a little bit of time, I suppose. A little bit of time to try and relax here, at least. Try and keep ourselves sane. Try and de-stress, and then really distress once we get up there.
Yeah.
You know? It'll be nice. I think it'll be fun.
Sounds good. I'm going to the church to pray. I haven't prayed there in a while.
That's true. You sure haven't. I'm sure Cletus will be really happy to hear from you.
Claytor.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I snap back. Oh, I'll go with you.
Great idea. It's always good to devote yourself to the gods.
Yeah, you two have fun. Say hi to Claytor for me.
Roll initiative.
That silence was so funny. It was just like, the roll initiative, like, that was the breaking point. That was the snapping point. Oh, I love that.
Avayath's will is breaking.
Slowly breaking him.
He just says, you're really funny, Brandy, you know that?
I do pride myself in my sense of humor, thanks.
Theo's giggling.
Thank you to our high-tier patrons, Zab, Levi Rose, Arkeus the Druid, Claytor, the Hat Man, Charles, Jessica Long, Z, Zachary Cook, and Mr. Bakudan, as well as our Kickstarter backers for this season. If you haven't already, make sure to like the episode and leave a comment. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
Oh, do you remember this song? Oh my god.
Nope, I've never heard this song. What is it?
All right, so let's get started. So we just left off where you guys left
We didn't just leave off.
We 2 months ago we just left off.
Yeah.
Where
7 years ago, we just left off.
I gotta fucking remember how to DM, so bear with me.
I believe in you.
You guys exited the facility, the blue boy, and comforted Avayath, bullied the bully Marfire. What were the fuck we talking? This is the beginning of a session times like 30.
Yeah, we're just trying to like
DM.
We're trying to get out of it.
There's a
That's
car
all.
alarm going off. Oh, okay, I think it stopped.
It's Cyrus.
Yeah, it's sorry. There it is. It's like, sorry, I got my bug.
Morning soon, the light dims fast here. Should we go outside again one more day, my dear? Why don't we just stay as the familiar fades away? Things are the same day by day. What are you waiting for, darling? What are you running from, stranger? Where are you hiding now? Don't you waste this chance. Do we have time for this, dear friend? How could we ever run out now? All that we have is this moment. Let's make time. For the end of this story, time for the start of our new life, time for us all to come back for fate's last encore. find out what this all means. It means a lot that you're here now. Let's make the most of this, shall we?